I had nothing. Not even hope. But the day I started thanking God for everything, everything started changing. Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by deep forests and golden fields, lived a poor woodcutter named Armin. Armin had nothing. His house was made of old wood and broken mud walls. Rain leaked through the roof, and in winter, the cold winds entered like uninvited guests. He wore the same torn clothes every day, and sometimes he slept hungry. Every morning before sunrise, Armin would pick up his old axe and walk deep into the forest to cut wood. He worked hard, harder than anyone in the village, but still, life gave him very little in return. One evening, exhausted and hungry, Armin sat under a tree and looked up at the sky. His eyes were filled with pain. "Why me? Whispered. "Why is my life so difficult?" Just then, an old traveler passed by. He had a calm face and kind eyes. Seeing Armin's sadness, he stopped. "Why do you look so broken, my son?" the old man asked gently. Armin sighed. "I have nothing, no money, no comfort, no happiness. I work every day, yet my life never changes." The old man smiled softly and sat beside him. "You say you have nothing," he said, "but you have something very powerful." Armin looked confused. "What is that?" "Gratitude." Armin frowned. "Gratitude? For what?" "I have nothing to be thankful for." The old man's eyes sparkled. "That is where you are wrong. Starting today, thank God every single day for everything you have, no matter how small." Armin didn't believe him, but something in the old man's voice felt different. Before leaving, the traveler said, "Do this with a true heart. Your life will change." That night, for the first time in his life, Armin whispered, "Thank you, God, for for my hands that worked. For the little food I have." It felt strange, almost pointless. But the next morning, he did it again. And again, days turned into weeks. Even when he was tired, even when he was hungry, Armin continued to thank God. "Thank you for this forest. Thank you for this axe. Thank you for giving me strength." Something slowly began to change, not outside, but inside him. His heart felt lighter. His anger faded. His eyes started noticing things he had ignored before: the beauty of the sunrise, the cool breeze in the forest, the sound of birds singing. One day, while cutting wood, Armin found a fallen tree, unlike any other. Its wood was strong, rare, and valuable. He cut it carefully and took it to the market. For the first time in his life, he earned more money than he ever had. He was shocked. That night, instead of celebrating, he smiled and said, "Thank you, God." Days passed, and opportunities started appearing in strange ways. A kind merchant noticed Armin's honesty and offered him regular work. His income slowly improved. He repaired his house. He bought better clothes. He started eating full meals. But the most beautiful change was this: Armin never stopped being grateful. Even when he had little, he was thankful. Even when he had more, he was thankful. Years later, Armin was no longer poor. He had a strong house, a steady business, and respect in the village. But people often asked him, "What changed your life? Was it luck? Hard work? Opportunity?" Armin would smile and say, "No, it was gratitude." He would look at the sky, just like he did years ago, but this time with peace in his eyes. "I had nothing," he would say softly, "until I started thanking God every day, and then I realized I already had everything." Your time is coming. Keep believing. Keep fighting. Don't just watch. Go out and prove them wrong. Thank you for being part of the journey. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.